I created 60 YouTube videos in 30 days for my brand new YouTube channel, which was only created for one purpose, which was generate real estate leads for my real estate group. So I want to share with you 3 key things that I learned that were the difference between actually generating real estate leads and wasting my time. So please do both of us a favor and stay to the end to see exactly how to generate real estate leads at scale using YouTube. The first thing that I learned was that I desperately needed a scalable system. I needed to structure all of the videos the exact same way. The only thing that changed was the cities that I was covering. Again, my only goal is to generate real estate leads. So I was covering cities in my area. And by having this same structure, my team was now able to help me with every single video. They knew exactly the images that I wanted, and they also knew the B-roll that I wanted in all of the videos. So they were able to go out there and get them and prepare them for me whenever I started to record. So not only did that save me time on the front end because I only needed to show up to actually record, but it actually saved our editors a ton of time because they knew what to expect. And they were able to use everything that we'd already set up and had teed up for them in the actual videos, so they didn't have to take time away from editing and go and find what we needed. And we were able to go from making 30 edits after the first draft to making 1 to 2 aesthetic edits after we had our system down. So there was much less back and forth. And again, our editing team saved a lot of time, our internal team saved a lot of time, and I also saved a lot of time in reviewing these videos. Now again, a huge reminder, make sure to stay to the end where I'm going to show you exactly how to get access to this exact system. And the second thing that I learned was that I needed to perfect the first 30 seconds. Now I knew how important the first 30 seconds were for years. In fact, when I first started, I knew that it was very important that I had the first 30 seconds right. But very rarely, even after thousands of videos, would I go back to the analytics and see exactly how I was doing. Because by industry standard, after the first 30 seconds, you need to have at least a 70% retention rate. So I want to show you one video that achieved that 70% retention rate by a mile. And I also want to show you another video that didn't achieve the 70% retention rate within the first 30 seconds by a mile as well. Keller, Texas is the city that we're featuring today. We're talking affordability, lifestyle, real estate. We're talking about it all. In other words, we're talking about everything that you actually need to know about Keller. Bedford, Texas is one of those cities right in the heart of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex that if you're not paying attention, it's very easy to overlook. So today we're gonna take this opportunity to discover Bedford and see what one of the most affordable cities in the entire Metroplex is all about. Now, without telling you which one is which one of the videos would you have guessed had a higher than 70% retention rate after the first 30 seconds? Well, if you guessed the first one, then you'd be absolutely correct because it's much faster paced. I show you rather than tell you, and we just get right into it. Now, thankfully, the way that we created our videos was produce all of these videos ahead of time. We produced about 10 to 12 videos ahead of time, and then we waited for some metrics to come in, and then we batched another 10 to 12 videos. So we were able to make that adjustment on the next batch and the batches after that. But this was all made much simpler because we had a structured system. We had a scalable system that we were just repeating one after another. So we were just able to make that one adjustment and keep going. But before we go any further, I want to welcome you to my channel. My name is Jaime Resendiz, and I help real estate professionals exponentially grow their business through actionable content. And I'm on a mission to reduce the over 80% failure rate for real estate agents. So if you can share this video with someone you think might be able to use it, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, the third thing that I learned was actually the catalyst to going from a couple of leads a week to an astronomical amount of leads per day. And that was that people need, expect, and actually want a call to action. Now, this wasn't just a perception thing. This was me actually looking at the analytics. It was the analytics that gave me that realization. Because you see, at the end of all of the videos, I give 2 recommendations for additional cities that the viewer needs to check out. So as an example, in that video, I might be covering everything about Dallas, but at the end, I would actually give a recommendation on 2 comparable cities. And what I noticed was that in most of those videos, there's actually a spike up in viewer retention when I got right to that part of the video. So these calls to action were important. Not only were they giving me more watch time by going out and checking out those videos, but they actually generated comments and allowed me to have a conversation with them and ultimately have them reach out to me directly and start working with them as a real estate agent. So if you've been thinking about getting started on YouTube but have been feeling overwhelmed and just don't know where to start, I want you to check out the step-by-step template that not only we used internally to launch this local channel, but also has been used by hundreds of agents to launch their YouTube channel as well. Now, if you want to take things one step further, I want to invite you to check out our Done For You YouTube program, where our editors, our designers, and our SEO optimizers on YouTube are actually doing this for you. So check out the links down below, and I'll see you on the next one.